IBA Pro 2, Christopher Thompson.
So here comes Thompson, 30 years old, from Gauteng in South Africa. He's been a South African heavyweight champ and African Boxing Union champ as well, representing IBA Pro. And just to explain what that is.
Your judges for this contest come to you from the United Arab Emirates, Italy, Egypt, Azerbaijan and Romania.
IBA Pro is a category formed to allow fighters like Thompson, who have turned professional, he's 16-6-1 as a pro, to compete in this competition, because it's been allowed for a good while for fighters to compete in this code whilst being active professional boxers. But if it's the case that your federation isn't registered with the IBA, or you don't have a national federation, or they do not allow professional fighters to compete in this code of boxing, any or all of them can be the case sometimes. And that's why they've created this category, to get fighters like Thompson an opportunity. Boxes out of a southpaw stance, Machanow orthodox.
Round one.
What was impressive against Unividov from Thompson was the work rate right from the start, and he's going to start quick here. It's a good start, right hand there from Thompson, but Machanow is getting stuck in as well. Long right hand from Machanow, and Thompson does tend to come a little bit square when he lets his hands go. Machanow just shrugs him off. He's quite a lot leaner, quite a lot more slender than Thompson when you look at the pair of them up there. Scoring punch to the body there from Thompson. Machanow just floating that lead hand, using it more as a distraction. Good right hand on the kind of half turn there from Machanow, and these two right in front of each other. Thompson, I think, maybe has felt a couple from Machanow, because he's not quite as gung-ho as he was right at the start of the fight. Good right hand into the body there from Machanow. And Machanow looking to let his hands go there. 40 seconds remaining in round one, and it's been high tempo this. They put plenty into this, the pair of them. And I thought originally it might be Thompson who was really forcing the pace, and he looked to try and do that at the start of the round, but Machanow has proved to be equal to it. He's picked his targets pretty well. Nice balance. You look at the distance the feet are apart. It's not too wide as to make him immobile, but it's wide enough that you've got a strong base to punch from. Right hand into the body there from Machanow. His shoelace has come undone, but it's right at the end of the round, so the corner can get that one sorted out. Nice right hand on the inside there from Machanow, who is happy to pit himself against Thompson up close. And you can see why, because he remains very, very calm in the pocket, doesn't he? He's happy to be there. And he takes that opening round. 10-9 with all 5 judges.
Round 2.
Good left hand into the body there from Thompson. And although he did come off second best on the inside there in that first round, that's really what he's going to have to continue to do, because this is how he does it, Chris Thompson. He's just going to have to back himself here and try to just keep bringing the heat to Machanov and keep the faith, be confident that he maybe will gas a little bit, that he'll wilt. Well, it's the right shoelace this time that's come undone. Left hand into the body again there from Thompson, and then just steps in and really tries to muscle that left hand straight down the middle. And Machanov comes back with a straight right of his own, and the referee steps in with a standing count. It was a good, crisp, well-delivered punch. Looked like it might have been a rapid 1-2, far side of the ring. I didn't get a perfect view of it, but a little touch with the left hand, I think, and then a solid follow-up with the right. Just disguising, dressing up the right hand with the left. That's a good left hand there from Thompson, and again, and that's what he needs to do. He's just got to try and redress the balance a bit here through sheer will. Well, that was unfortunate. I don't think that was deliberate in any way, but the referee was within his rights to pick up on it. Machanov just finding a slightly different angle for that right hand, just arcing it a touch. Good combination again there from Machanov, heading into the final 30 seconds of round 2. And it has been a good fight to watch this. And Thompson has put in a tremendous amount of effort, but the greatest skill factor is lying with Machanov, and boxing is very much a skill sport. It is a lot of the time down to how much you want it, how strong that will is. Of course it is. That can have an enormous bearing in plenty and plenty of fights, and the will is strong from Thompson, but the skill is that bit greater from Machanov. Although that was a good solid left hand there from Thompson at the end of the round that just knocked him slightly off balance. He had a good finish to the round there, the South African, and he needs at least 3 of these cards in this second round to go his way, because that gives him a chance in the third and final round. I'd say that is unlikely to happen, though, on the basis of what we saw. And that was right at the end of the round. So 1 round to go here, and then 1 fight to go after this in this evening session.
Seconds out. Third and final round.
And the scores have gone Makhanov's way again in the second round. There's a 10-8 in there as well from Egypt, so there's clear water between these two, but it has been competitive. We've had a few fights like that tonight where there's been a clear enough winner, but it's been a very competitive fight. And you just see that kind of balletic poise that he's got there, Machanov. He's just not quite bouncing, but just lifting himself up on the balls of the feet. Gives him that ability to spring off either foot nice and quick. But he still punches hard when he needs to. He sets those feet and gives himself that base. Good combination there from Machanov. That was absolutely tremendous. As Thompson was moving in, looking to try and force it, he just hit him with a right hand followed by a left, then stepped off to his right hand side. That was absolute quality. Really was complete class. And the referee has called a halt to proceedings with that. Little shake of the head there from Thompson, but I think he knows that he was in with a really good operator there, and it'll be very interesting to get another look at that, because Machanov just knew what to do with Chris Thompson, and that's no criticism of the South African. He was aggressive, he looked to come forward, he liked to get tight, get close, throw plenty of punches. And as I said, he was just calm all the way through, Machanov. In the pocket, he's happy to be there. He is happy to be there in the eye of that storm. And that was a nimble, brutal bit of work, actually, to finish the fight.